Would you love to be able to achieve true financial freedom in the next 5 years? Would you love to be able to fire your boss and only have to work when you want to? My friend, it's time for today's mentoring appointment. Come on in. Welcome to today's mentoring appointment, my friend. So you want to become financially free within the next 5 years. Fantastic. That's an absolutely amazing goal. First, let's define what financial freedom is. There are two main definitions to financial freedom. The first one being that your money doesn't govern you, you govern your money. And it primarily has to do with what's in here. Let me give you an example. Be honest, how many times have you gone to a restaurant and ordered based off what's on the right side of the menu or the price instead of what's on the left side of the menu or the actual entree? Come on, I know you've done this before. That is not financial freedom, my friend. Again, one definition of financial freedom means that you govern your money. Your money doesn't govern you. The other definition is that you have more passive income than the expense of your desired lifestyle. Wait a second, passive income, what does that mean? I thought I had to go and work for my money. Well, it's true, you may have to do some work in the first place, but passive income means you get paid every single month, regardless if you're actively working or not. And of course, a classic example is real estate. If you own several homes and you have reliable renters, which are paying for rent each month, which goes beyond the monthly mortgage, then that extra is going to put more money into your pocket passively every single month. And again, to achieve this definition of financial freedom, you must have more passive income coming in every month than the expense of your desired lifestyle. Well, Eric, that sounds great, but how do I achieve it in 5 years? It's simple, my friend. Step number one is you must learn to make more money. Well, Eric, that sounds easy for you to say, but how do I begin to make more money? If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I'm a huge proponent for taking your greatest skills and meshing them with your greatest passions and putting them together to form some sort of product or service that forms a need or a strong desire. Let's say, for example, that you are absolutely passionate about making food and you are really skilled at making amazing peanut butter. Let's say that there are people in your town that absolutely love your peanut butter. And you, of course, love making it. And so you think to yourself, I could start a business. I can go and get the right permits. I can establish my business and I can then sell people peanut butter. And so you do. Yes, you must learn how to sell. You must learn how to get that peanut butter in the hands of other people. But the great thing about doing so is your income is now unlimited. You get to control, at least in part, how many people buy your peanut butter. And so you start a business. And the next step is scaling it to at least 6 figures. Once you're making at least 6 figures, you can then turn around and invest some of the extras. Now, is it possible to do so without making 6 figures? Yeah, of course. It's just a lot easier if you are making 6 figures. And so, if given a choice, I highly recommend making at least 6 figures. Because, why not? From there, it's important to begin investing in those passive income streams. Again, real estate is a classic example. You purchase a house, you borrow money from the bank in the form of a mortgage, you get renters in there to then pay for the mortgage, as well as a little bit extra, which then puts money in your pocket. You then use that extra cash flow to purchase more and continue to purchase more. And every time you get additional income, you put it back into purchasing more until the day finally comes, which we like to call your freedom day, which means that your passive income has now exceeded the expenses of your desired lifestyle. Congratulations, my friend. You are now financially free. Great job in today's mentoring appointment, my friend. What did you learn? Tell us in the comments below and make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. My friend, you truly can become financially free. And of course, if you want to speed up the process, make sure to join us at one of our next live events. I promise you will absolutely love it, and your life will thank you profusely. We'll see you there.